Hi guys, welcome back to SQL problem solving, and this is today's problem. Total sales amount by year. This is a hard problem. Some people like it, some people don't. We have a product table with product ID, product name. Product ID is a primary key, and product name is just the name of the product. And then we have a sales table with product ID, period start, period end, average daily sales. Product ID is the primary key for this table, which means that it's only happened once. So whatever product it is, it's only sales once. And when it ends forever. Period start and period end indicate a start and end date for the sales period. And both days are inclusive. Okay, which means if it's end date, it's sales until the end of the day. The days of the sales years are between 18 and 2020. Okay. I write a solution to report this total sales amount for each item for each year with corresponding name, ID, report year, and total amount. Return the result table ordered by product ID and report year. Okay, so this is just a logistic or just like the end. Okay, let's look at the example. We have Leetcode phone, t-shirt, and keychain. Right. Let's expand this. So the sales table is like this, and the output. Oh, so this product number 2 right here happening from 2018 to 2020. So we have like a 2018, 19, and 20 in this result table. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry for my complaining. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna tackle this. So since we have like a value that's not even in the facts table, then we have to create another dimension. So let's say we create a calendar table that we can join for sure, right? And then we can take for us to do the amount, we have to take like the first day and the last day of that period. So let's say for item number 2 right here, we have to calculate from 2018 December 31st minus, the whole month of December over here, the whole year of 2019. So, okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, first we're gonna create a dimension. Sorry for my Vietnamese. I'm gonna call it calendar as select. So I'm not sure if you remember. Oracle has a a dummy table called dual, and a function called connect by that will create a sequence of numbers starting from 1. And so if I do a row num, and since it start from 1 and I want 2018, then I'm adding 2017, and I call it report year. And then I want a first day of that year. So I want to create a range for that year. So I do a to date, and then still same using that same row num plus 2017, and we're going to concatenate this with 001, right? And we're going to give it a format. Month, day, and we're going to call it first day of that year. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing for the last day. So to date, to fate, to date, same with row num plus 2017. I know watching me retyping thing is not fun. However, I do recommend you to retype anything that, everything in during your interview, because a lot of the time when I copy and pasting, I forgot, a detail here and there and ended up with a non-executable query. And that's not good, because you're like, oh, you can't solve a problem, and now you can't even show that you have a good attention to detail. Anyway, that was like not fun. So type everything out by hand. Don't worry about time. It's okay. We're going to call it the end date, the last day of that year, right? That's good. So we got the select done. So we're going to do from the dummy table, and we're going to connect by row num is less or equal than 3. Right. So that give me a calendar table with the first day and end date. You know what? Let's run this for people who doesn't know what I'm doing, who quite not sure what is going on over here. Right? So if I run this, I would get a table with like this. So I got a report year 2018, 2019, 2020, right? And then my first day and my last day of that same year. So what's next in my plan is I'm going to use this table, and I'm going to map this thing inside. So if the if the period falls, so how I'm gonna map is I'm gonna map this twice. The period start has to be bigger, has to be less than the last day, and the period end has to be bigger than the first day, right? And so intuitively, we're gonna see this thing is gonna fall in here. This thing's gonna fall some in here, some in here, and some in here. Right, so we're gonna give me that back. Okay. So I'm gonna reconstruct the sales table. That's a new table, right? That's in we call it a new sales table. As I select the product ID, so we're gonna do the product ID from the sales table. The average daily sales from that sales table as well. And then okay, I'm going to just notate this as X for period start. So we're gonna redo our period start column and also the period end column, but I'm gonna go back to it after I do this join over here. And so from from the sales table, I'm gonna call it as I already called it as from the sales table, and this is important. We're gonna do a right join to that. We're gonna do a right join to the wait, hang on. Do we do a right join or we just do a join? An inner join will give me, nothing's gonna be null around here, so we can just do a simple join with the calendar, and I call it C1 for the period start on S dot period start going to be less than the last day of this C1. Okay, so as we can see that, so we're gonna see this number 1 will map with basically all 3 of these. All 3 of these, and I have to do a second join because if I do an N over here and say S dot period N is less than the C1's first day, bigger, or equals C1's first day. So this will not work. I'm telling you why, because wait, I'm telling you why. N period N will see one's first day, and so period start is less than last day and bigger than first day. Oh, maybe this will work. Right, hang on. So let's see if this one is less than the first, less than the less than the last day, so it will do all 3, right? And then period N is bigger than the first day. So then it will just grab this 1 year. But number 2, period start is less than the last day, which is all 3. And period N is bigger than the first day, which is all 3 of these. Okay, maybe it'll work. It was just 1. Okay, let's try it. Okay, and then we're gonna reconstruct this period start. So if the period start is, so let's say case when S dot, wait, where's my cursor? S dot period start is less than the first day. So C1 first day, then we're going to use, so if this period start, for example this one, less than this date, then we are going to use less than the last date. Last date. What is 210 over here? Okay, last date. Then so basically we use whichever is bigger, which let's see, one's first day. Then we're gonna use the first day. Else we're gonna use the period start of that sales table, and we're gonna call it period start. And same thing with the period end. So s dot period is n is bigger than C1's last day, then C1's last day, else s dot period end, and this, and we call it period end. So that is our new sales table with the, let's grab the reported year in here. We C1 dot report year in here and see what is up. So that is our new sales. Let's just run this to see what we got. Invalid table name. Oh. Alright, so now it's really hard to see. Let's do an order by product ID s dot product ID and the period start. So I run this, I should get 6 lines over here. Right, so we're gonna see this one is just 2019. This one has 2018, the month of December, the whole year of 2019, and then just one day of 2020. Although this period ends, it's the same, so be careful of that. We need that day, and then we're at 2020. So that's good. That's a good start. So we're gonna Control Z this. Of course, I have to do it. So we have this new sales table, and now we're gonna do our main query, product ID, so I'm gonna call it the sales table again, and we're gonna do a product name, and then we're gonna do a sales report year. And then we need the total sales amount, so we're gonna get the daily average daily sales and daily average sales time with the period as dot periods and minus s dot period start. Remember to plus 1 because as we can see, this start as 0, 0. Anyway, and so that's gonna be the total amount from the new sales table. I'll call it S. We're gonna join with the products table. Right, there's a product table without S here. We call it P on S dot product ID equal P dot product ID, and this thing need to be ordered by product ID and report year. So order by product ID and report year. So everything is right except for the number. Well, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they will take it right, but maybe it doesn't like any of these number as number. So let's see, to char this number. I'm gonna call it report year. And run it. Yay! Okay, and so let's submit it and see. Oh my goodness. I got it wrong about 15 minutes ago because I thought, I was right. Anyway, yeah, so that is a hard problem because, but we get to see generate a cal table, and I think we can even make this better by putting this joint in here, and just do it straight from this table, so I don't even think we have to reconstruct. So let's do it this way. We have some time, right? We have some of this, and we're gonna call it. So again, we're going to char this thing, and then we're gonna take this period end, right? This whole thing. Control exit, and then Control V it, and minus this thing, and get rid of this plus 1. And so this whole thing is the number of days in between, and so we're gonna get a average daily sales over here. Control exit, and then we're gonna put it over here and time it, and this is gonna be my total amount. Right, and so I got the product ID. Now we just need a product name. p dot product name, and then we have the report year. We got the total amount. Get rid of this. Join this, and then we're going to join the product table on s dot product id equal p dot product id. All right. Yeah, that looks cleaner. Here, let me do this thing for you to see. And then to jar this thing, I'm gonna call it as report year. And then this average sales table as a total amount from, we're going to join this, and we're going to join that, and the last thing is we're going to buy, right, as that's easier to read. Invalid table name. Invalid table name because I have an extra here. B dot product ID is invalid because I didn't put a name here. Bam, see? I bet this is faster than what we were earlier, so let's just submit it. Yes. Right, so we reduced about 300 milliseconds. Anyway, I enjoy this problem a lot, and I hope you do too. Until next time, bye.